When they met in 1988, they broke out champagne in Edmonton, while in Boston they settled for a tea party. One wants a rerun, one wants revenge as the Bruins and the Oilers collide in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final.
Neely gets the puck, and Janney is in there. Back to Neely. Janney, rebound. Oh, you can't believe it. Ranford made a big save. Looked like an empty net. Oilers are just hanging on now. Janney and Neely, and Janney continues to want to pass it, but he gave it to their top goal scorer. Neely couldn't beat Ranford. No score. First period. Wow.
Made a lot of turnovers. Here's one right here. Neely and Janney throw the puck back and forth like it's on a string. Janney gets the pass across, lets it go. One stop there. Essatikinen lying down makes the second save. Sprawled out with a stick.
Nearing the halfway mark of the first period, and no score in this one yet, folks. Here's Simpson coming out in front of the net. Scramble, and down goes Moog. Trying to knock it away was Gould, or Galley, who fell in front of the net. Here's a shot. Score! Shot by Graves just inside the line. And the Edmonton Oilers jump out to a 1-0 lead.
You know, Andy Moog saw most of the shots against Montreal and Washington and didn't have to try and stop screenshots or tip-ins. Here's an example of the swarming Edmonton Oiler attack, and look at the number of people this puck eventually goes through after it's shot by 12 Adam Graves, who's out in the deep slot. 1, 2, 3 legs, and then through the third set of legs, which were Andy Moog's.
Greg picks it loose back of the goal, and Tikkanen is out of the penalty box. Here's Bork out at the goal post. Bork shot hitting the goal post. He had the goaltender beaten. It's right in front again. Janney came close, so did Burridge. This crowd can't take much more. Moog out of the net to grab one. But it is Edmonton's Messier with Simpson and Anderson. Here's Anderson. He's going right in. He scores! Anderson from Messier, top corner, and it's 2-0 Edmonton.
So Glenn Anderson, who is 7th in the all-time playoff point list with 163, makes it 164. And if you want a dictionary definition of a typical Anderson goal, he just shows it to you right here. On his wrong wing, taking a nice soft pass, the defenseman Sweeney tailed in to give Anderson the step, and when he got the step, he faked going right across and put it up into the corner on the side of the net that he was leaving. A great pass, a great cut in, and a fancy goal by a guy who does that as well as anybody in the National League.
Wesley to Neely on his skate. Huddy chasing Neely, bumped him over there, but Neely gets a pass back in front of the net. Bork scores! Boston! Bork scores! Bork has scored for Boston.
A nice passing play, Neely to Bork, to Neely to Bork, and then a rocket that Ranford had no chance on as Bork moved in off the point to the top of the circle. Here's the shot, and he one-timed it. Ranford was on the move across the net and couldn't find the comet that went by him, delivered by Raymond Bork.
Now the Bruins get back in the hockey game. Burridge in on low. Burridge looking around. He sees Don Sweeney going for the net. He hit the crossbar with the shot.
He found a little space to the inside here and let the shot go. And it went right by.
Bruins, Cam Neely. Center ice and coming out the Edmonton Oilers. Neely's shot. Blocked. It's centered. Score! Ray Bork has scored again.
.129 to go. Cam Neely refuses to be taken out. He tried one pass and makes the other one, and Raymond Bourque stepped in past his check to join the rush and made a beautiful play to get it up over a sprawling Ranford. He didn't have much time to do it, and he didn't have much room. And Raymond Bourque gets his second goal of the night. This one a prettier one than the first one.
Boy, he jumped in from the blue line so quickly and was in a great spot. Ranford didn't have a prayer with a high shot from Bourque at 18:31. And it's tied now, 2-2.
How about Milbury's dream? It's coming true. He said, I couldn't stop dreaming that there'd be a lot of overtime games. And what looked like might be a nightmare, this dream now has a chance of finishing with a golden touch.
The Bruins coming out. Neely now moving up. Cam Neely drives for the net. He's in there. Rebound. Ranford down. Bourque in there. Ranford holds on. Boy, the Bruins come so close with 7 seconds remaining in regulation time, and they nearly ended it right there. Clock coming in with Cam Neely on the move. Neely fired it all, got him behind Ranford. And the goaltender looked cool enough, got through his pads, but he got enough of it to slow it down. And then when he looked back, he saw the puck and the red line, and he said, uh-oh, and held it.
I think he was teasing Cam Neely, wasn't he? The puck may or may not have had enough juice to get into the net as it got through his legs. Doesn't look like it did, but Ranford found it before anybody else could and took no chances. This was a shot from well out, but by Muni, who tried to block it and may have screened Ranford on it. Nevertheless, it didn't go in, and we're still in overtime.
Simpson comes in front. Messier can't get a shot. He lifted one. It was a soft shot, and Moe got a piece of it. That nearly was it.
After a turnover, this happened about 5 minutes ago. But see, Moe gets right there and forces Messier to get it up, and Messier can't. And Muckler on the Oiler bench thought the game was over.
The Bruins come back out. Bob Sweeney in. Sweeney dropped it. Carter gets in front. Now the pass. Wesley. Oh, no. It was an open net. And Wesley looked up, saw the net empty. Ranford without a stick, and he lifted it too high. There's Jelena going in. Jelena couldn't get a shot. Another shot. Empty net at that end, would you believe? And the Oilers can't put it in. Well, 2 great chances. Wesley will be awake for a week if the Bruins don't win this game. Empty net, he saw it, planned it, did it all right, except a little bit too high. Messier coming in now, and offside is called at the Boston blue line. What chances here in the second overtime?
Well, Glenn Wesley had a great chance. A lovely play by John Carter to get him the puck. Wesley coming off the point, pulled it by one Oiler, went in, and there were 3 players lying in the crease. Here's the pass by Carter. Wesley steps between the 2 Oilers, and look what he's got. Nobody in the net. And he puts it about 2 inches over the crossbar, and it's this game, and the Oilers still stay alive. Here's the reaction on the Boston bench as they watched in dismay as Wesley had a great chance to end it, but couldn't.
Cam Neely, full head of steam up, shot, nice save by Ranford. Good quick wrist shot by Neely. Ranford, a nice save. Steve Smith was pinching in. Back of that, it's centered, right in front. And Curry had a great chance, and Moog is going to get a big ovation for that save. Jelena. We have another overtime period coming up. There's the siren. The second one ends. Nobody able to end it.
Well, I don't know what to think of this game now. 2 tired hockey teams led by 2 pretty good goaltenders. And John Muckler wonders how long this game has to go before it ends. Why doesn't he try Peter Klima? He's fresh, he's fast, and he complains when he doesn't get ice time. Maybe he could solve that problem with 1 shot in the third overtime.
for Boston with Bob Sweeney with him. Carter going in, and Ranford got his glove up. Got a piece of it.
What a stop Bill Ranford made on John Carter. He didn't catch it, but he got his hand in front of it and deflected it wide because it was going right in. It's a 2-on-1. Carter has no intention of passing it, and you can see he got just the bottom part of his big trapper glove on it to deflect it wide with Bob Sweeney, number 20, going to the net. Right there. Right off the wrist, it looked like. And that was a game-winning shot until Ranford got his left hand in front of it.
Now he shoots one in there for Burridge. And the play is stopped. They're going to call penalty. It is going to be Steve Smith and Cam Neely who will go off. Now, I can't believe this, folks. I can't believe this. We were here in the playoffs 2 years ago, and we have got a power failure here at the Boston Garden. Can you believe this? Look at this. The crowd looking on stunned, because you remember 2 years ago when these two clubs were in the Stanley Cup Final. The lights went out here in Boston, and somebody is trying to give them a message tonight and maybe a break, because we're in the third overtime period, and there's Mr. Ziegler, the president, looking on, and he is saying, I cannot believe this. But you better believe it. We're in the third overtime in the dark, and you're looking at some of the equipment here in the old Boston Garden, and a guy looking in saying, is this for real? Are the lights gone?
Let me have a look at that. I may be able to find the problem here if we can get a close-up. I don't have my tool bag with me.
We are now getting word that the lights have returned. Don Koharski is set. The two teams are set. Bob Cole and Harry Neal are two.
Battles his way across the line and gets to the center with Bob Sweeney bringing it in. Bob Sweeney on another big save by Ranford. What a great play by Sweeney.
We are into the longest game ever played here at the Boston Garden. 111 minutes and 49 seconds. And I couldn't see what started it, but it looks like it's a double penalty. Andy Moog and Esa Tikkanen. Tikkanen has a way of getting under your skin, and here's what happened. I think Esa got the message. That's a heavy stick, that goal stick. And tempers could get a little short here. This has been a long night. And Andy Moog just wanted to make sure that that crease is his.
Pop shot, nowhere near the Edmonton net. Bob Sweeney put it in behind the net for Prop. Prop centered it. Ranford blocked that pass. Here's Prop. Oh, and Ranford, another big save by Ranford on Prop. And that was nearly it. 5 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third overtime. Carpenter on the faceoff, poked it loose. He's been good for Boston. Comes in, gets a shot. It's the net, and it's out over the line. McTavish and Curry. Klima catching up. He's in. She scores. Klima gets the goal for the Edmonton Oilers here in the third overtime at 15-13. And what a win this has got to be for the Edmonton Oilers. Klima with the goal, and the Oilers win it 3-2.
Well, the Boston Bruins gave up a rare 3-on-2, and when Curry's in on a 3-on-2, you end up usually getting a chance. And Peter Klima, who was playing only his second shift of OT, won the game for the Oilers, and John Muckler, I'm absolutely sure, was playing a hunch when he put Klima out after not using him hardly at all.